Okay, welcome back in this next lecture of this Pro module. I'm Luke, head of trading from Lunar Trading Academy, and in this lecture we will dive to key levels which will be important for your profits and your break-even points. These levels will be also important for your position scaling because we can add more to our positions when price reach these key levels. So in this last lecture of this Pro module, you will learn where to take profits, where to set break-even points, where to add to positions, so you can get maximum out of each position and each trade idea. So let's dive into it. What are the most important levels which we pay attention to when we have opened position? The most important key levels which we are paying attention to and where we set our take profit levels or break-even points are usually the high volume nodes. Because these points, as you know from previous modules, works as a strong counterside levels for the price. So in short, the probability that the price will react to these levels is much higher than to low volume node levels. Because these high volume node levels or high volume levels are levels where was previous activity and interest in trading. So we need to expect that price will do some sort of reaction off of these levels. Therefore, we set break-even points or take profit levels. However, if you want to scale your position, you don't have to necessarily take profits here. You can basically wait for the price reach these levels, and then you can open footprint chart and look for the behaviors which you want to see. Let's take example. You have opened short position and price reached some significant counterside high volume level. There are three things you can do. One is that you close the position and you take profits off the table. Second, that you move your stop loss to break even. And third, that you set your stop loss to break even and you can add to position. What I personally do when price reach some significant high volume level is that I set my stop loss to break even, so I basically secure my position, and then I wait for reaction of this key level. When I see weakness of the price, I usually take profits off the table, but when I see some significant strength, I let the position as it is with break even. I don't add to the position, I just let it play out. I have specific patterns that I'm looking for when I want to see some strength or weakness. When price reach some high volume level, I look at footprints, where is volume and POC positioned inside of each candle. Now you see all patterns which I'm looking for, and each of them indicate weakness or strength or buyers or sellers. First, let's take a look on sellers. This is candle which indicate strong selling pressure. You can see close of the candle and volume and POC right on the opposite side of the close. This candle indicates weakness of the sellers. You can see close and POC and volume area exactly on the same price level as the close of this candle. Now let's look at bullish buyers candles. First, we have bullish candle which indicates strength of buyers. You can see close of the candle and volume area and POC right on the opposite side of the close. And this candle right here indicates weakness of buyers. You can see close of the candle and volume area and POC again on the same level as the close of this bullish candle. So when price reach some significant volume level, these candles decide if I will close the position or if I will hold the position longer. Now, what are the scenarios where I decide to add to position, so scale it? For scaling, I again search for these candles which I showed you in previous minutes. But a really important thing is that I need to see these candles supported by volume. So if I want to just hold the position without adding, I can wait just for these candles without volume. But if I want to add to the position, I want to see these candles supported by volume. These are the moments when I'm adding to the position. So let's take this scenario as an example. I have opened long position and volume reached some significant volume level. I set break-even point for my first position, therefore I lock it with zero risk, and now I'm waiting what the price will do at this volume level. If I see this pattern, I don't do anything, I just wait and I let the position to be played out. If I see this pattern, supported by higher volume in form of color fading in ATAS, I add to the position, so I open another position with the same risk as I had at the previous position. But because the previous position is locked in break-even, I still risk the same amount that I risk at the beginning of the trade. Stop loss of the second position will be below of this high volume level, and I can repeat this process over and over again until price basically shows some significant selling pressure or weakness. The key thing which basically stands behind this theory and behind this strategy or method how you can basically scale your position is volume. Always look for volume. If you see high volume, either from counter side level or as a active volume which being created at the time you have open position, stay alerted and watch what price do on these high volume levels. Next really important thing which stands behind this management technique is footprint patterns. Learn them and basically search for them, practice them, because these patterns shows you the real behavior behind the price. Look where is volume, look where is POC, look where is close of each candle, because these things can show you the real intention and real strength or weakness of the market. And on this base, you can close or add to the position or let it play out. And because of these techniques, you can basically get the maximum off of each trade idea. You can lose 4 trades in a row, but the 5th one with good management can earn you back everything and even put you in a profit because you squeeze the maximum out of it. It's called minimizing the risk and maximizing the potential profit. And the things you just seen will help you with that. You just need to be patient and stick to your trading plan. But this is topic for next module called Psychology, and this module will be released in following weeks. So stay tuned. I hope you found some value in this new pro module. Again, if you have any following question, which I bet you have, don't hesitate and ask here in a Hero DMs section or on our Instagram. Our team will try to help you as much as possible.